You know, today on the show, we're going to discover certain things that we've started to accept as that's the holy grail, that's the truth, but it's actually not. For instance, we've started to think that 65-inch TVs should be priced at about 40, 45,000, 50,000 rupees, and we'll get the best of them all. But I've got an LG TV that's for 3 lakhs plus, and you're saying, obviously not worth it. Why should it be 4 or 5 times the price of the other TVs that we can buy? We'll show you the reasons why, because first and foremost, this is an OLED TV. It's a completely different technology. Then we'll move on to a very, very important story on a very important company. Sharp has always been a company that I've really liked in air purifiers. I've got one out here, and we'll answer the 2 big questions that I always get about Sharp air purifiers. What's Plasmacluster, and why do you need a humidifier built into an air purifier? We'll move from there on to this, the Nest Mini. And we have a few suggestions for Google. What they've done with this is the next version of the Nest Mini, but I have a suggestion for them what they could do with the Nest Mini, even the next version. And last, we'll go on to video conferencing of a whole different kind. Let's start off with this week's show.
A sleek and super premium OLED TV has made its way to our studios. This one is from LG, and we tell you if this 65-inch beauty is one of the best TVs out there right now. We also have some air purifiers from Sharp to protect your lungs. And we tell you all about Sharp's Plasmacluster technology as well. And on the show today, we also check out Google's latest addition to its nest of smart speakers. This one is the Nest Mini. Is it a good fit for your home? Find out on the show today.
Let's get down to all the news, and there is a lot of it.
Audiophiles, listen up. French luxury audio company Deviale has got the matte black color of the Phantom Reactor to India. This is a compact speaker which is capable of stereo sound and comes in 2 variants, 600 watts and 900 watts. The 600 watts variant is priced at 1,09,000 rupees. This was initially only available in white, and now Deviale has launched the gorgeous matte black color.
Hey Mercedes! Yes, talking to your Mercedes is now a reality, and the luxury car maker just got a whole lot smarter. This is with the Mercedes MBUX system that makes its debut with the new GLC 200 and 220D. The tech-savvy GLC has its own voice assistant which responds to the prompt, "Hey Mercedes," and responds to commands like taking calls, switching on lights, asking for directions or stops along a route, amongst many other features. There is a 10.25-inch touchscreen unit, and it can display 3D maximum resolution graphics as well.
I think MBUX gives the car a personality. Yeah? With MBUX now, you can talk in natural language to the vehicle. You can many functions initiate. You can ask for directions. You can ask what is the weather doing. You can actually change the ambient light in the car. There's many functions you can do just by talking with the keyword "Hey Mercedes." You talk to your car, and it will allow a almost natural communication. So I think that is probably the biggest element here which we introduce with MBUX.
The GLC is the only car right now from the Mercedes kitty that has the MBUX system, but Mercedes plans to roll it out with their future cars as well.
Huawei made headlines this week with the new watch GT2 that was launched. The GT2 brings features like underwater heart rate monitor, 15 sports modes, and a 2-week battery life. The dial has an AMOLED screen, and the watch even comes with an inbuilt mic and speaker. There's no eSIM capability on the watch, but it connects with the phone using Bluetooth up to a 150-meter range. The watch GT2 starts at 14,990 rupees for the 42mm variant.
All right, we'll start off with this, the LG ThinQ. This is an OLED TV. Look at that picture frame. Now, obviously, I can't show this to you in 4K. I can't show this to you in an OLED TV through an OLED camera or whatever the technology is required. But I have to tell you, I stand here and I must be about, 2 feet away from the TV. And I, for the life of me, cannot find a single pixel. This is absolutely incredible. Now, it's super thin. It's actually thinner than most phones. In fact, it is thinner than any phone that I think I've ever reviewed on any of my shows. This is a 65-inch TV. and it is OLED. This is very different from an LED TV. Do not ever think that when you're going to go and buy a TV, you're going to buy an LED TV, or with a little bit more you can buy an OLED. This is dramatically different technology, from the way the contrast is, the deeper blacks, the kind of color you will get, the kind of clarity you will get. Lots of things I want to show you on this, including the web OS, the picture gallery frame, the intelligence of the way you consume the content and what the content learns from you, the TV learns from you, and how it presents the content to you. The fact that you can use it with Alexa and Google both as voice commands. So there's lots in this TV, but is it good enough for 3 lakhs plus? That's the price tag.
Artificial intelligence may be taking over the world soon, and it has already taken over our living area and viewing room. This massive 65-inch beauty in front of you is LG's 2019 AI ThinQ TV. And if you're one of those LG TV loyalists who prefers Alexa to Google, then LG has your back. This new TV has a bevy of specs, which makes it a great buying option. But the one thing that caught our eye is the presence of Alexa on LG's ThinQ platform. And yes, with this feature, it becomes one of the few TVs in the Indian market to have both Google Assistant and Alexa support. So let's dive into our review of the new LG AI TV and see if it's worth the price tag of 3,64,990 rupees for the 65-inch variant. When it comes to looks, it looks sleek and slim, and it's evident that design remains LG's strong suit, and this beauty can seamlessly blend into most interiors. In terms of features, what is noteworthy is the 65-inch OLED screen, which comes with a brilliant resolution of 3840 by 2160 pixels and does not disappoint. LG's native technology comes with self-lighting pixels, which turn on and off for great picture quality. There is support for the full range of HDR, including Dolby Vision, and frankly, if you want a home entertainment experience under 4 lakh rupees, you won't be disappointed with this LG beauty. There are other features for a great cinematic experience like Technicolor, HDR10 Pro, and Dolby Atmos for realistic immersive audio. The 40-watt audio output is immersive enough for you to sit back and enjoy. Voice control is the big USP here, and you get Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant without the need for additional hardware. You also get an LG Magic Remote to change TV settings and search for shows. Why is it called a Magic Remote? Because this is a Bluetooth motion remote that can work from any direction, and you don't need to stand in front of the TV to operate it. It also has a unique scrolling feature, which makes using this TV quite a breeze. You get 3 HDMI and 1 USB port on the back, so connectivity is not an issue. We also like the fact that there's no cable clutter at the back. Under the hood is the mighty second generation A9 intelligent processor, upgraded with deep learning AI algorithms. Like all LG OLED TVs, this one too runs on web OS, which is designed around a launch bar for all apps and features. Other than YouTube, there are apps like Amazon Prime Video, Netflix and Hotstar that come built in. There's also support for AirPlay too, so you can seamlessly connect your Apple devices to your TV. This 65-inch wonder from LG impresses us with its exceptional picture quality and sound. We love the sleek design and the hardware and software features too, but with the TV market becoming saturated with budget players like Xiaomi and more, we wonder, will people be willing to dole out more than 3.5 lakhs for this? But the brand LG does deliver fantastic TVs, so it is an offer that you may not be able to refuse.
So this is the Sharp Air Purifier. It comes with Plasmacluster and it comes with a humidifier. And before I get into the review of this and the institutional one that we have that actually can work in a much larger room, can work fantastic for large areas, for schools, for offices and others, I have to talk to you about the two big questions we always get about Sharp Air Purifiers and why they are rated so highly. First is Plasmacluster. Plasmacluster is this Japanese technology where it releases positive and negative ions into the air and the atmosphere at the same time. And remember, that's exactly how nature also does it. Now, this leads to many different advantages. It cleans the air for sure. I mean, it's actually proven technology. It's also very good for your eyes, very good for your skin, very good for your hair. The second is a humidifier. A humidifier actually does 2 or 3 different things. It'll actually humidify the air. That is great for you. Again, very, very good for you, for your nasal passage, for people that actually have a problem with it. Second, a humidifier also will bring in a lot more into the atmosphere in terms of the humidification. It'll make a lot of the kind of pathogens that are in the air become laden with water, and they'll actually drop down to the floor. So there are multiple other advantages with the humidifier. Here is our review of 2 Sharp air purifiers that we believe are great bang for the buck.
It's time to take stock of the air you breathe, and while you make your decision about which air purifier to lay your hands on, we have 2 new ones gracing our studios today. These are by Sharp, a company that has patented what could very well be the secret sauce to getting rid of pollution: Plasmacluster technology. This is an air purifier which claims to have unlocked the tech of purifying and recreating indoor air as natural as nature. This is the only technology in the world which can boast of 31 certifications from global labs. An added benefit of Plasmacluster ion technology is it's very good for cosmetic purposes on skin. So how it works is that it releases positive and negative ions into the air, which instantly recombine on the surface of bacteria and allergens, thereby inhibiting their activity. This Sharp claims can really help people with morning allergies, reduce asthma triggers, stop fungal growth, and reduce static in the air. This technology comes with their entire range of air purifiers, including this air purifier with a humidifier and this commercial air purifier.
We have active as well as passive purification. Now what happens here is that we have the typical set of filters, which comprises of the pre-filter, which has the active carbon filter, and it also has the HEPA filter. Apart from this, we have the additional Plasmacluster ion technology, which actually sends ions, positive and negative ions, inside the room and purifies the air.
Sharp over the years has been known for its reliable air purifiers and even car air purifiers. The latest addition to their lineup is this, the KC-G40M, which is priced at around 39,000 rupees. A hefty price tag, but let's see what this air purifier can really do. Not only can it purify the air in a room, it also actually humidifies it. Minute water molecules form a moisture coating, and it's supposed to be good for human skin. This is ideal for colder months when the air tends to get slightly dry. The humidifier uses a rotating humidifying mechanism, so the filter disc rotation stops when not in use, and it prevents mold from gathering on the filter. As for the air purification, this one uses multi-layer filters. There's a pre-filter which captures larger particles, then there's a combination of the HEPA filter and an activated carbon filter which Sharp calls the Panda filter. This eliminates PM2.5, pollen and other gaseous substances. The pre-filter ensures the HEPA filter really lasts, and Sharp claims it can last up to 5 years, after which it can be replaced for 7,690 rupees. This air purifier covers 350 square feet, which is a medium room size or a small living room. It is like a tall tower and will need some space in the room to be placed. It comes with an intelligent mode, and at night it automatically dims the light on the purifier. The KC-G40M seems to check off all the tick marks for an ideal bedroom purifier. But now let's shift our focus and look at this one, which is meant for larger commercial spaces. This is the FU 551KE model, to be precise. We installed it in the NDTV office space and noticed a marked difference in the air, although it did take a few hours to purify the air. This also comes with Sharp's Plasmacluster technology and the combination of a HEPA and an activated carbon filter. It has a clean sign indicator as well, apart from dust and odor sensors. There's no humidifier on this one, but it is meant to be wall mounted and has a 3-way airflow for better coverage. The coverage area of this purifier is 430 square feet. We installed it in our office, but it's also ideal for schools, hospitals, manufacturing centers and other commercial spaces. This robust wall-mounted purifier by Sharp is priced at 87,000 rupees. Sharp seems to be leaving no stone unturned with their range of purifiers, and we will look at more affordable ones for homes and even for cars on the next episode.
Our next review is of the next generation of the Google Nest Mini. Now, we liked the original version, but now Google says they've really taken it to the next level. The best part is, and I'll read from the box, it says, turn up the music. It's the mini speaker with a big sound. So they've actually added and enhanced the capability of the speaker inside it. But may I just suggest, I'm going to show you the review. May I just suggest that the next time Google comes up with one of these, they should do one more added feature, and that's about 1 to 2 hours of battery life. I'd like to take one of these and maybe sit in my garden and listen to some music and also give it a few commands to X, Y, Z. So if you've given me great sound, give me 2 hours of battery life.
Google has a new addition to its nest of smart speakers. This is the Nest Mini. It follows in as a successor to the Home Mini, but they look exactly the same and are even priced identically at 4,499 rupees. So what upgrades has the Mini got to it, and is it a good fit for your home? Let's take a look. The Google Nest Mini has a fabric finish and is slightly lighter than its predecessor. It also comes with a wall mount option at the back. Connecting and using the Nest Mini is fairly standard and similar to all Google smart speakers. It pairs through the Google Home app and can carry out a wide variety of commands, right from the weather to placing calls, setting reminders, and even asking for directions. But the big difference with the Nest Mini is that it has visibly faster responses now. Okay Google, how long will it take for me to get home today?
By car, the journey home is 55 minutes with heavy traffic. You can see the full directions on your phone.
This is because of a new dedicated machine learning chip with 1 tera OPS of processing power. In other words, less lag and faster answers by Google Assistant. The Nest Mini is intelligent in other ways too. If the ambient sound in the room is loud, it will automatically increase the volume of the sound. Google has kept privacy intact in this one as well, and there's a dedicated button to switch off the mic on the device. The Nest Mini even sounds better than its predecessor. There's a 40mm driver in this to produce 360-degree sound. The sound is better suited for smaller rooms and it didn't burst when we turned up the volume. Google claims this is designed to produce 2 times the bass than the original Google Home Mini, and it does just well. Smart lights like Philips Hue and Siska can be connected and operated through this, and it even syncs with local music apps like JioSaavn and Gaana, amongst others like Spotify. Getting into the specs of the device, it's powered by a quad-core 64-bit ARM CPU. It is snappy like we said before, and it can even be connected to other Google smart speakers. Here we paired it with the Google Nest Hub for a more full-bodied sound. The Google Nest Mini comes with a 1.5-meter power cable, and this is where its biggest disadvantage lies. Google has still not cut the cord for their smart speakers. So while it might be small and portable, it's not free from its power cable. The Nest Mini competes with the Amazon Echo Dot 3rd generation right now, but Google's suite of apps are seamless with the Nest Mini, and the Assistant's fast responses on this was much needed. This is a definite upgrade from the Home Mini, and it's very versatile in its use. But we wait for the day when we can untether ourselves from the wires with this smart speaker.
Let's take a quick break right now. On the show, when we come back, a whole lot more. And now Priyanka has a great story from Avaya. This is a video conferencing system. It completely, apparently, that's the claim of the company, completely changes the way we actually use video conferencing, especially in a business environment. Let's see what Priyanka has to say.
Have you ever been part of one of those annoying video conference calls where either your colleagues can't connect, they don't have the right dial-in code, the signal strength is poor, and half the time is wasted in connecting to the call instead of actually getting some work done? Well, today on the show, I'm going to show you one product that is definitely a differentiator in this segment. A new product from Avaya, a company that you may not have heard of, but today I'm going to introduce you to it, has launched a product that is definitely making a huge difference to the kind of quality that you see in video conference calls. This product is definitely revolutionary. Why? Because it is changing the way we collaborate and work in an office space, or even if you're working from home. How? Take a look. Gone are the days when poor network-ridden conference calls marred your productivity in the office as you patiently waited for an office assistant to connect multiple stakeholders into a conference call. Research shows that huddle room meetings anywhere and everywhere will make up for 70% of video conference calls. And this isn't just the norm for new age startups, but also big multinationals. Which is why a product like this, the Avaya CYOU 360, becomes a game changer in modern day office spaces. For those who don't know, Avaya is an American company which specializes in solutions to enhance and simplify communications. This compact gadget is an Android-based collaboration unit with seamless plug-and-play functionality and full HD 1080p performance. It promises to transform workplace experiences by turning any space into a video collaboration room. You can easily attach this to any screen and connect multiple parties to a conference call across different cities and even countries. The unit itself has multiple ports on the back, one for power and several HDMI ports. The base has a footstand to attach anywhere. You also get an infrared remote to control your conference call. This entire setup costs around 70,000 rupees. Let's show you how it performs. We created a huddle room inside the Avaya office and plugged in the collaboration unit on top of the screen. The unit is using the office Wi-Fi to connect everyone. Once you switch the TV on, you see this interface, and all you need to do is key in your conference call codes and patch in multiple parties by just clicking on Call. Because of the 4K camera sensor on the unit, the video quality is decent on both ends, as you see here. The inbuilt mic offers great sound and docking shop is seamless. As you keep adding more people, the screen gets populated with more windows and you can adjust the size of each screen using the remote. The real collaboration happens when parties share presentations and notes in real time, and this is a really handy feature, especially in big collaborative projects. This can be done through the controls on the left of the screen. This 3-line icon has all the options. Real-time discussions and notes can be shared using the CYOU 360, so you don't have to waste time scribbling minutes of the meeting. You can present PPTs, PDFs, Word documents and a lot more and collaborate in real time. Privacy hasn't been compromised either. If you're in a situation where you want to be heard but not seen, you can simply turn off your camera. And those that need to join into a video conference call and are on the go can do so through the Avaya Workplace app. So what is the target audience for the Avaya CYOU 360?
Target audience is very wide, so starting from individuals who need to work from home, working and collaborate with the different organizations, or a small or mid-sized enterprises who has a small meeting rooms, or a very large organizations who has a video collaboration network. So a target can be any of the organizations which has a video collaboration needs.
We like the fact that through this compact setup, any traditional space can be converted into an intelligent collaboration room. So one thing I love about this product is how easy to use and portable it is. As a plug and play, it will definitely change how you do video conference calls in the future. So if your colleague is making an excuse about not being able to hop onto a call, you can catch his or her bluff. And increasingly, with most traditional companies moving away from the traditional conference calls to these huddle spaces, this product will definitely be a game changer.
It almost looks like there's a window outside out here and it's raining, right? That's the power of OLED. But the power of great shows continues when we meet you next week. We'll be going all the way to Hawaii. We've got great stuff from there. Qualcomm's next generation revealed to you right here first. And we've got a great story from Wipro. Watch out for it.